This used to be made in 40-degree deserts without freezers over 500 years ago. And the way they made it is absolutely mind-blowing. So today, we're learning how they pulled it off and trying it out for ourselves. To make this, we're taking inspiration from one of the earliest versions of Bastani, dating back to over 500 years ago. We're using aromatics like saffron, rosewater, and pistachios, which were commonly used at the time. Interestingly enough, ice cream's name didn't appear until 1671 in England, where it was actually pronounced iced cream or cream ice. But the impressive part isn't the recipe, it's how they managed to make it in 40-degree deserts. And they achieved this as early as 500 BC. The way they made the ice for it was through an ingenious use of physics known as sky cooling. As radiative cooling, it was developed by the Persians around 400 to 500 BC ago, where at night they would spread shallow trays of water under the open sky. And as heat radiated upwards into space, the water cooled and sometimes froze. Even after brutal desert days, by morning, thin sheets of ice would have formed and be carefully collected. But the way they stored the ice was an even greater achievement. But first, our own cooling technique will be using freshly harvested Canadian snow. In fact, that's exactly what other civilizations did. Inspired by the Persians, the Greeks and the Romans took the idea to the extreme, harvesting and transporting snow and ice from the Alps and the Apennines. Heck, they even built their own versions of what the Persians had already perfected. Yakhchāls, the Persian ancient version of a freezer. These were built in the desert with mud brick walls up to 2 meters thick, and also partially buried underground to stay cool. They were built in a dome shape to let hot air escape during the day, and at night the sky cooling effect would reset the temperature. Some even used wind catchers to pull cold air inside. So yeah, these structures trap winter cold, keeping ice near freezing point even in 40-degree heat. Now that we know how it's made and our ice cream has finally taken form, how does it taste? Okay, so this is not your traditional chocolate, but it's not bad. Your tongue does definitely get slapped by the 2 flowers in the mix. Very floral, intense, and very much an acquired taste. The texture though is surprisingly smooth. With modern Bastani still made today, it does appeal to some people, but I can't say I'd go for a second bowl of this. Now I kind of wonder, how does the Persian version from 2500 years ago taste like? Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that recreated. And as always, if you like this type of video, make sure to like and consider subscribing. Alright, that's it. I'm out.